As we have all been through the online classes, we already know something about the online classes. So I'm going to be reminding you the experience of the online classes. Hello, this is Durgesh here, Rathore from class 10th, going to tell you about online classes or online study during COVID-19. There were several cons and pros about the online studies we were doing. We have already had the experience to it. Let's talk about the pros first. As the teachers weren't experienced about the online studies, but they were learning new things, as well as us students, we were learning a lot of new things during the online sessions, web seminars. We were attending them, we were learning them, we were getting the knowledge about it. We were getting different opinions, different kind of study material to through the online classes. The online study we are getting was an experienced one. We were learning throughout the online gadgets. The teachers were doing a great job, while because they didn't had experience, but they were doing a great job through the online classes. They were teaching us so greatly that we could there were the years we couldn't remember, like we didn't study, we were studying the whole time. Our teachers were paying attention to us, we were learning new things. We are improving ourselves day by day. The teachers who were teaching to us were getting a new experience to themselves. They have been teaching us through the boards, markers, white markers, and different things. But when we shifted to online, that was a completely new experience, completely different thing. It was amazing. Now let's talk about the cons, the other side of the coin. So online studies hasn't been that great. The study of students has been affected a great. The students aren't giving great results now. When we talk about childrens who are in the very their low ages, they can't get studies. Like if we talk about childrens whose financial conditions aren't that great, they aren't able to afford the gadgets, and hence they weren't able to study too. If we talk about the girl childs, they weren't able to study too because thereof their restrictions, family restrictions, as we all know about that too. And there was also the thing that in the kids from the villages were going school just for the midday meal. So as the schools were closed, they weren't able to get that midday meal. Maybe they were hungry throughout the period. So this was kind of affecting the whole thing. And there are also some kids who are joining the works because they were pressurized by their parents, because they weren't going to school, so they have to work while in the period, so they weren't able to study. It was a completely different stories. If we talk about the pros, they're completely amazing and new and experiencing. But if we talk about cons, they're just like, why did that happen? We always think about that. We weren't ready for this online studies, but as we go throughout that period, we became experienced, and now we are ready to tackle if another pandemic came. We are ready to tackle it, and we can safely say stay safe, stay home, and stay educated. Thank you.